And we've come to the end of the road, y'all. Let's talk about my favorite scenes from episode 5. I absolutely could not choose 3. As you can tell, there's a lot of pictures here from a lot of scenes. Episode 5 was by far the hardest to find three scenes for. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It was such a beautiful episode with so many impactful scenes that like I just couldn't narrow them down. So let's run through a couple of them. At the very top, we got the beach scene. Y'all know I love that. The cinematography in this entire episode was chef's kiss, beautifully done. I just really love that scene though because it also emphasizes the physical intimacy, the need for them to touch each other. Y'all know in the books they couldn't keep their hands off of each other when they were near each other. And so this episode really focused on it and I loved it. Loved it. Ate it up. Because that's also why the bar scene is here. The intimacy of the eyes, but also um Ilya has a hand on the table and he's rubbing the table, in my opinion, to keep himself from touching or reaching out for Shane. It's beautifully done. The way that they're staring in each other's eyeballs into each other's souls, like they want to be together real bad, want to touch each other real bad. Okay. Um, that's it was one of my favorites. It also just shows like Ilya's desperation to know more about Shane's relationship with Rose, to know if it had ended, to know if he could have his mans. And I love that. I ate that up. Hospital scene. Oh, drugged up Shane was the cutest thing I've ever seen. It was like a little teddy bear. The cutest thing I've ever seen in life. Like it was quite adorable and just Ilya. Like he was so happy to see him. I really hate that we didn't get the hospital kiss. Somebody in my comments said that. You are so right, ma'am. I hate that we didn't get the hospital kiss either, but I do think that we got a really great scene and I loved it. And I just felt for Ilya in that scene because I know that seeing Shane on the ice, unmoving, unresponsive, was a lot for him. And I think he probably relives like his mother's death and like finding her. And I know that it just was a lot for him. And so it's one of my favorite scenes. Moving on to the Russian monologue. Oh, was that the greatest thing of all time? Connor, you are in fact amazing. I just love that we got such a good monologue. Like everything that he said, it just made me sad for him, made me feel for him. Also, when he got to the very end and he was talking about having Svetlana and loving her, but not loving her like he loved Shane. Throw me off the cliff now, bro. What? Ah, it was so good. It was so good, and he did it so well. Um, I could not include the scene where he pieced up his brother because I was whoop, whoop, I was waiting on it. I needed it. I was so sick of his brother. I wanted him off my screen every time he came up. So I was so glad to see Ilya be like, actually, what you're not gonna do is talk about anybody that I love. I love him here and protect his people, okay? And he did such, and I ate it up. So it had to make the list, okay? The very the very last scene that I put on here is of Shane and Ilya in the bed when Shane's asking all those questions and Ilya was like, "Hey, you asking too many," and Shane apologizes. It's so cute with like because he doesn't read social cues or like can't pick up on them or anything. But I also just thought it was really sweet and it also showed them being playful with each other. And I eat that up every time. I'll eat that up every time. Same with like the tuna melt scene where they were joking with each other and he said that like people called him boring and Shane was like who said that and he was like me. I eat it up. I like the scenes where it shows them being a normal couple because I want that for them so bad. Okay. I have no honorable mentions in this episode. Honorable mentions is every single scene. Every single scene was perfect in this. Every single scene was everything. Okay. Y'all, get in the comments. Get in the comments now. Tell me which scene that you love the most. What about these scenes that you love the most? Are y'all ready for tonight's episode? Because I will be back with my favorite scenes from that one as well. See y'all at the cottage.